No, it is day 22 of the Aquarius Experiment. I'm Sara Waggle. I'm an astrologer and leadership coach. And today I'm going to talk about the root chakra. Might talk about it more tomorrow. But I know that I mentioned this video might be here before my next video in the Moon Astrology Tarot premieres, which I believe that one shows up tomorrow on my YouTube. So that's how important this root chakra is for this weekend. And with this Virgo season, Virgo is a mutable earth sign, meaning mutable, meaning change. So, or shifting or adjusting or whatever. So let's talk about the root chakra. Okay, you have 7 chakras. They start with the root, which is your root, your sits bones. And then we have the sacral, which is your reproductive and creative and emotional center. Then we have the solar plexus, which is your gut. Then we have the heart, which bridges the lower 3 with the upper 3. And then we have the throat chakra, which is your throat, obviously. Your third eye, which is between, just above and between your physical eyeballs. And then your crown chakra, which is the top or hovering above the top of your head. I'm focusing on the 3 lower chakras for most of the Aquarius experiment, simply because they are the ones that most of us humans really actually need to focus more on. Okay, so let's talk about this root. Root chakra is associated with safety, security, money, stability. It is associated with the color of red. So things, if you wear red, eat red foods, like apples, tomatoes, red peppers, etc. It is associated with earth. So some practices you can do is visualize yourself rooted, like roots coming out of your sits bones, or from a seated position, or even if you're standing, imagining or visualizing roots coming out of your feet flat on the floor and pulling you down into the earth. This is kind of one of those, like, we want to be reminded that we're human here on this earth, having a human experience. Besides eating and visualization, you can use crystals. I have a red jasper crystal, and I have a smoky quartz crystal, and I actually really like this one because it's textured, it's more tactile. That can give you more of a tactile experience. Other things you can do are yoga, tai chi, or qigong. Those sorts of, I might be saying that wrong, I'm sorry. Those sorts of exercises have balancing movements and balancing poses so that you can practice stabilizing your physical body to the earth. So you can do different yoga poses that support your stabilization in your physical body. You can use essential oils. I have Arbor Vitae. This is one of my favorite. It's a sweet, earthy oil. This one's in a drip bottle, meaning it doesn't have a roller top on it. So I typically, to use this without wasting it, is I'll connect it to my body so that as it's dripping, it drips like directly on my skin. So I have that one. And then I have Anchor, obviously speaks for itself. I get my oils from doTERRA. Get yours from wherever feels good for you. So oils can be a thing. You can, obviously the easiest though is to connect with the earth. I talked about it yesterday with getting grounded. This is the same sort of thing. You want to connect with dirt, connect with the grass, connect with plants. Maybe it's having fresh flowers or plants in your home that you need to attend to, that can have you feel connected to the earth. Succulents are fairly easy to manage and maintain if you're not a flowers person or don't have a green thumb. So all of these sorts of things. Eating red foods. Now, sweet potatoes, turnips, beets, carrots, those sorts of things, because they are grown in the actual ground. So they're more connected to the dirt, to the earth. So those sorts of things. So practice, experiment with what works for you. You can also look for root chakra sound healings on something like, oh shoot, I forgot the name of the app off the top of my head. I just had it too. Insight Timer is an app that you can use to find various soundscapes and sound healings for different chakras. Obviously YouTube, and you can probably find things like that on Spotify or something like that. You can just search for root chakra sound healing, but it's practicing or implementing physical practices that have you feel rooted or grounded or stable or secure. Affirmations: I am rooted, stabilized, and connected to the earth. So it's something you can do. Now, if you're wondering if your root chakra is stabilized, balanced, and unblocked, you can pay attention to things like your own physical balance. You can pay attention to things like your physical bowel movements. Are they regular, irregular? Are you constipated? Do you have loose stool? Those sorts of things can be indicative of an out of balance root chakra. So lots of different things that you can pay attention to, lots of different ways that you can practice working with your root chakra to keep it stabilized, balanced, and cleared or unblocked. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you take on some of these practices and let me know in the comments, what types of things do you use to work with or balance your root chakra? I would love to hear what you have to say. All right, that was it for day 22 of the Aquarius Experiment. I hope you're loving the journey as much as I am. I'll talk to you tomorrow.